welcome everybody to the Evil Republic podcast. It's been a year, but we're back with some more discussion topics. Today we're playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
And some pie.
and Ethan's eating some pie because our three topics of our podcast today are Game of the Year 2017, Phone of the Year, or what phone would we buy at this point in 2017, and is Star Wars The Last Jedi going to be good? My name is Jimmy Gerds. I'll be your host today. I'm here joined by...
Pie.
Me, Daryl.
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 And some pie.
And some pie. Alright guys, let's get right into it. Ethan, what is your Game of the Year 2017?
You're gonna have to give me a second to think about this. Oh, actually, no, never mind. So, you know the game, like, Fists or whatever that came out for, Switch? Definitely that.
I've never even heard of that.
We don't even have a Switch.
Game of the Year.
Alright, Ethan clearly needs time to think. My Game of the Year, and the reason that we're playing it today, is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have clocked many, many hours on this game, and I believe that it deserves to be Game of the Year for everyone. It brought a really good aspect of not being a Zelda game to a Zelda game. So, obviously, you're still Link, right? You still got to save the princess and all that kind of stuff. That being said, just so it's out there, I've pretty much played every Zelda game out there. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Zelda's probably my biggest game ever. I mean, obviously, I've got a Ocarina of Time poster right there. I love Zelda. And I find that this Zelda game is a Zelda game that is so unlike every other Zelda game that it fits perfectly into trying to, one, sell the Switch, two, I mean, a few weeks ago, I was at GameStop, and I literally saw a 72-year-old... You were with me, right? It was one of the two that was with me. There were two old people. They were buying a Switch, and the old guy was buying Zelda because he was in. Like, that's hilarious to me.
I don't think that was me. It might have been pie.
I don't recall that. That being
It might have been Liv. I'm not sure. But either it was one of...
It was you, maybe you, or possibly that other person. It was someone.
I'm with one of the three of you at any moment, so...
Or it might have been, like, you might have gone with, like, Tucker or something in between.
Yeah, I could have gone with someone from work, too. But, either way, you know, this game is good for people who've never played a Zelda game before, because it's so unlike all of them. It still tells an engaging story and all that kind of stuff, and you don't need to know everything going in. It does a good job, like, explaining what it is. It does a good job not having super complex controls and dungeons and stuff. The shrines are not mandatory at all. The Divine Beasts are not hard. Ganon is not hard. The DLC so far has been great. Obviously, we're getting ready for the new DLC here in a couple of days, but... You know, I mean...
The only thing negative I have to say about... I've seen you guys play it. I've seen a lot of people play it, and it looks like a really fun game. It looks really cool. It looks like something you can get into. I just didn't like how they advertised it, because... And that doesn't discredit the fact that it's seemingly a great game. It just... The way that Nintendo brought it on is I didn't even know that you could play it on the Wii U. I thought you had to own a Switch.
Oh yeah, we're playing it on the Wii U, by the way. I never bought a Switch.
I legit thought that the only way that you could play this game is if you bought a Switch, and that's just because of how they kind of advertised.
You should have captured that fairy.
I know. I got distracted by apples.
But, I mean, it looks fun. I don't really...
I mean,
know
you've never played a Zelda game though, right, Daryl?
I mean, like here and there, but not... I've never sat down and played a Zelda game all the way through.
We're gonna fix that tonight. We're playing the best Zelda ever, Ocarina of Time.
And that was something that was so cool about this game. Is it stirred up, you know, for Zelda fans, it stirred up, hey, is this game better than Ocarina of Time?
Absolutely not.
Now that I've beat it and I've played it for almost 1,000 hours, heck no. It is nowhere even close to as good as Ocarina of Time. It's not. It will never be. Unless we get 9 dungeons in this new DLC. which we won't. There's no way.
You're about to get wrecked, dude.
9 dungeons is a lot.
Well, that's the thing, is like, that's what all the other games are. The other games are 9 dungeons, some extra stuff, and then you kick the crap out of Ganon.
Yeah.
This game was.
This
you
game
can walk
was,
straight to
you
Ganon.
can walk straight to Ganon and fight him. Yeah, that's cool, but at the same time,
It's dumb.
it left so much to be desired.
Yeah.
Especially because Zelda has always. Jimmy, use your parachute thingy. Remember?
Dude, it's been a while since I played.
I don't know. For me, a good contender for Game of the Year
Your
would,
glider. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
would probably be Destiny 2, just because the amount of time that I spent grinding on that game, I literally played it for like 12 hours a day at one point. And it's very, very rewarding, like the leveling system and just the fact that you can just like literally run around and do random shit and still unlock really, really good gear was just kind of cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's how Destiny was. So I mean, it's a really, really good game. I don't think World War II is deserving of Game of the Year. Yeah, it was nice to have another boots on the ground COD, but there are little things here and there.
This is the best COD to date. This is the best
Yeah.
COD ever. This is COD is Game of the Year.
All right.
coming from the ex-minor league player. So what games, what games have we played the most of this year?
Destiny 2 and COD for me.
Destiny 2 and COD for you?
Yeah.
This
Even,
game-
Like Black Ops 3, I played a shit ton of that just because of the zombies.
I mean, because up until this year, the three of us all played a lot of League of Legends. We all did.
Yeah.
And this is the first year where we haven't played League of Legends every single day.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I
You
hate
just
that
get
game.
burnt out. And
I
it's
hate League of
so-
Legends.
Rito is the epitome of stupidity.
Jimmy, freeze the water. Oh wait, no, you can't freeze the water. You have to have like the thing.
I can freeze the water. I
Freeze
can freeze
the
a
water?
pillar right underneath this.
Yeah, then do that. And then just climb up that.
I do like that you can literally climb on anything in this game.
Yeah, that was something that was cool. It was like, unlike Skyrim, you don't even need a horse.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
I don't know why you need a horse to climb, but
you know what I mean? Like, you know what?
Yeah, I know.
The glitch in Skyrim where you literally
You
can walk a
literally
horse.
just
Yeah.
walk up something. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I think that the two games that I've played the most this year are this and Diablo 3. I mean, I've probably clocked. I don't even know. I played it way more than you guys.
I've
But
taken
to be-
a lot of naps this year. You guys have played a lot of video games.
to
I've
be
taken
the
a
best
lot of
game
naps.
of the year, I feel like we can really only talk about games released in this.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm just talking about what we played this year.
Yeah.
But
I thought you were
no,
saying
I mean,
Diablo 3 was the best. I was
no,
like,
Diablo 3 is
it's been out for so
it's been
long.
out for forever.
Yeah.
I'd say League of Legends was best game of the year.
No, I'd say Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3 for game of the year, sure.
I had a dream that they actually made a Half-Life 3, which is really weird because I never played the other two games. So I mean, you know,
No, but it's just that unicorn thing,
Yeah.
you know, like.
for sure. It's the one thing that you're like, I'm never gonna see it, but I hope I do.
Yep.
And I don't even know why. I don't know what I'd do if I found
Speaking
it,
of that, I bought Portal 1 and Portal 2 during the Cyber Monday sale. Oh, and I bought a Steam Link.
Nice.
So I don't know when my Steam Link is supposed to get here, but that was the only thing that I bought on Black Friday was a Steam Link. I got it for, with shipping and everything included, I got it for $12, which
I
is
got
pretty.
a Michigan State sweatshirt.
That was all you got.
You have $20.
I got nothing.
Poor.
My friend got like a $80 sweatshirt, and then he sent it to Traverse City, Maine, of all places.
Traverse City, Maine, perfect.
Yeah.
What a legend.
So, I give him a good amount of crap for that.
That's awesome.
It's like, I didn't even know that there was a Traverse City, Maine.
Wait,
Like,
did he put in like Maine, the state, instead of
Yes.
like instead of like Michigan for? Wow. What a dummy.
it was Asher, so that'll tell you something.
What a dummy.
So Ethan, I'll let you finish. Really? Okay, I'm gonna say the question as you're doing whatever you're doing. You are by far the biggest Call of Duty fan in this room, right? You mean
Well, I played
yeah.
a shit ton of Black Ops 2 and all that other stuff. I've been a COD fan since
I mean, I have too,
Black Ops.
but what I'm really getting to is Ethan is like, in my opinion, our resident COD expert.
Yeah.
Like, at least
Did you play Advanced Warfare?
Ethan.
Absolutely not.
I've played every single COD.
What? Well, okay, played it or bought it? I did play it.
Bought it. I've had every COD ever. I love that game.
You love Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Warfare was kind of cool. Just because you could jump up and then you could just hit the crouch button and you would launch down and kill everyone in like a small circle. So that brought a really cool mechanic to the game. That being said, didn't like the direction that COD took after that game. But I mean, we're back to normal good Call of Duty, which is something that we can definitely.
Well, okay, even with the new Call of Duty though, there's still so many problems with it.
Well, that might just be a time thing. You know, like,
Okay, it had 2 betas though, and on launch it was still having server issues. That should not be a thing.
no, not at all.
This is the 10th iteration of the same game.
When you like have migrating hosts as your server, you're not gonna get perfect servers ever. I mean, I've been in good servers, and then I've literally been in servers where there's somebody across the map and they glitch behind me and kill me. Like, it shouldn't happen.
That's my point. There shouldn't be problems that big.
Yeah. And that wasn't even in the first. I didn't own the game the first 2 weeks it came.
Okay, and just yesterday, okay, I was in the top story. No, I was in the bottom story of a building, and somebody threw a grenade through a window up to the top building. I was downstairs, and I got killed. I shouldn't have gotten killed.
Yeah.
That's total baloney.
Yeah, the grenades are OP. If you get clipped by a grenade from like super far away, you'll still die.
They take too long to cook.
Yeah, that's also true. The Semtex doesn't though.
Semtex
The
doesn't.
But the Semtex drops really fast.
Well, it
You
always
have to aim
has, hasn't
way
it?
high.
You have to aim way high.
Yeah. Like if you.
It's so powerful though.
It is.
I mean, if you're in its range at all, you're
I've
dead.
gotten at least 3 or 4 like triple or quadra kills off of one grenade in war. But that's different because war, like everybody's by the tank. You just throw it behind the tank and then you kill everyone.
You just throw it on the tank. Or Daryl, you are the tank.
I've hated Call of Duty for a long time. I am like the only person on Earth who didn't like Black Ops 2. I am. And I'm happy with Call of Duty this year. I've played Call of Duty more in the last couple of weeks than I have since Modern Warfare 3. And that's a statement.
That's a statement.
You know, like, to hate Call of Duty for that long and then to have a game bring you back like that, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
For sure. I like how this game you can put a lot of time into it and it's like actually worth it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, what I don't like is before they put supply drops in, I was getting epic and legendary gear like left and right. Ever since they put supply drops in, I haven't gotten a single legendary
Oh,
item.
you mean COD points?
Yeah, COD points. Ever since they put COD points in, I haven't gotten an epic or a legendary item.
Well, you have to do very well to actually like be selected for the thing. And I'm not saying that you don't perform well in the game. I'm just saying like it's a lot harder to get supply drops now than it was when I first started playing the game. I would at least unlock like 5 or 6 a day.
I still get 5 or 6 a day, like of rare supply drops. I get more than that.
Yeah, I also haven't played that much lately. But
I just hate the whole COD points thing.
Yeah.
I think it's complete
I mean,
garbage.
microtransactions are like, microtransactions ruined what may have been my game of the year. I refuse.
Oh, Battlefront?
I would have. Yeah, I'm hesitant to buy Battlefront. You know, like I love Star Wars. Star Wars is like one of my things. You know, and it's frustrating to see what Battlefront is. And
I still think it's hilarious how they took all microtransactions out of the game for like the first a week or
well,
whatever.
they're still out.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you sure? I think
I'm
I thought
pretty
they
sure
put them
they're
back
still
in.
out. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they put them.
I don't know because I haven't bought it yet. I will not buy Battlefront 2 until I can get it for $30.
You know that's gonna be a year. Or two, right?
I know, but the thing is the multiplayer is what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, is the multiplayer being so bad has ruined the single player experience because they focused so much on the multiplayer that they made the single player
Complete garbage.
you just run through the multiplayer maps with an objective on it and destroy stuff. Like that's so stupid.
dumb.
Yeah.
There's like not even like different modes at that point. It's
Yeah.
like
You know, the Battlefront games are supposed to be campaign too. And like, I don't understand why they changed up the multiplayer from like the original Battlefront games. The original Battlefront games are such classics.
Well,
those are
I mean,
so good.
I mean we
the three of us played the crap out of Battlefront 2 when they turned the servers back on for PC.
yeah.
You know, I mean,
That's the only game I
played a
played for
ton
6
that week.
days.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see kind of how the rest of the year. I mean, are there any more big games coming out the rest of the year? There's nothing, right? That was kind of it.
I'm pretty sure.
I shouldn't be using the sword right now.
Oh. I wish I would have played like Assassin's Creed, the new one.
I've heard that game is awesome.
Yeah, Nick really
The-
liked it.
The reviews for that game are absolutely
I-
amazing.
Which is also really cool because this year is, you know what is, I mean, in all honesty, what it's been a revival year for a lot of games that have sucked for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like Assassin's Creed hasn't had a good game in a long time.
Okay, except so many people loved Black Flag. Black
Well,
Flag was a love.
I'm talking about like
Well, they literally made a Pirates game because of how much people loved Black Flag.
they are gonna announce more about that at the PlayStation conference. What is
I
it this
know.
weekend?
I'm excited.
I'm
In
super excited for
Assassin's
that
Creed
game.
3, it wasn't like the best game, but a lot of people were still a fan of that. So Assassin's Creed has had good games.
I'm talking about what was it, Syndicate and whatever the other ones have been.
Oh, those weren't like the main games though.
Well, no, but they still were yearly.
behind you.
They were still yearly releases of an Assassin's Creed game. You know,
Yeah.
and just like Call of Duty, they were kind of garbage. At least in comparison to what we've gotten in the past.
Oh, what a kill! Do it to him. Oh.
Just so it's out there, Daryl's playing WW2 right now. So
Yeah,
I
you
just
can
got a
probably
triple
see
kill
it.
and a double kill.
Yeah, see it.
yeah. Too many screens going on for you at once.
Well, I pointed there because I can see him with the controller on the big TV because we have
Yeah.
the camera pointing on the big TV. So I was like, yeah, he's there.
Give me that mortar.
Both of theirs. So,
You have
yeah.
to go in your inventory to drop shields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, Jimmy, you really haven't played this game in a while.
Yeah.
Been a hot minute.
I gotta practice up though, dude. This DLC is gonna be super awesome. Okay, you guys want to move on to our next topic? I feel like we kind of talked this one to death a little bit. Yeah? All right.
The iPhone 10 is the best phone.
iPhone 10 can suck my booty hole.
The iPhone 10 is the best phone. I don't care what you say. The notch is godly.
There's an app that's you have to pay for to get rid of the notch that literally just makes your wallpaper like black at the top.
Yeah,
well, not only that, but it doesn't do it in any other application.
it's
It doesn't actually do it. Yeah, and it's like what, $1.25 or something like that.
And like when the facial recognition comes on.
Okay,
you
speaking
still
of
have
facial-
to wipe the screen up.
Speaking of
Swipe
facial
up.
that's
recognition,
super
the
dumb.
OnePlus 5T
It
is
works
so
in like
fast.
2 seconds.
That
Exactly.
phone, that's my phone of the year.
That's your phone of the year?
Phone of the year, OnePlus 5T.
I don't think that's worthy of phone of the year just because.
Are you kidding me?
Daryl, at the
Dude,
price that it comes at,
At the
dude,
price?
it has the.
$500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But how much
but
did you pay for your Google
iPhone
Pixel 2?
X,
Yeah.
$1,100.
I know. It's not twice as good. This is literally just coming from
Lou.
Unbox Therapy's video, which is why you guys are all because you love him. But
No, I
he said good things about the Pixel 2 too.
legitimately believe that the OnePlus 5T is a better phone. I would have that phone right now. Like, that's the phone I want.
I'm very, very happy with my Pixel, and that's coming from an iPhone. I
Okay,
don't
iPhones are
think-
garbage.
I don't
iPhones are
like-
so garbage. iPhones are for people that are just illiterate when it comes to
technology.
Yeah. Jimmy, is there a dead pixel on the screen or is that like a reticle?
Where?
In the middle of the screen. Dead middle.
I literally don't see it.
There's nothing there.
I literally do not see it. I don't know, dude. We've had this TV for a couple of years, but I don't think so.
Autism speaks.
Okay, Daryl. To
Oh,
go,
I got it.
To,
It was
to-
just like
to-
residue or
to
something.
talk to your point, the Google Pixel, the original one, my favorite phone of last year.
Yeah.
The Google Pixel 2, my favorite phone of this year until the OnePlus 3T was announced.
OnePlus
and,
5T.
Or the OnePlus 5T, yeah. The reason the OnePlus 5T beats the Google Pixel 2 on every single account,
Facial recognition.
no, headphone jack. It has
Facial
a headphone jack.
recognition.
It has a headphone jack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
It,
have
it has a
Facial
headphone
recognition.
I don't mind.
And
that
a
too much.
thumbprint.
I mean, it is
Thumbprint
annoying,
reader.
but as long as I have my dongle.
jack. The reason that I haven't upgraded from this phone, the best phone in my opinion from a couple of years ago, the HTC 10, was this phone has a headphone jack, and I plug my car. Do I use my headphone jack any other time? No, I have Bose QC35s, and I only listen to those. But I have Astros at my desk that when I talk to Livy on the phone sometimes, I'm sitting there playing games, like, yeah, I use my Astros for that. Or, how about, I plug it in my car, like,
Well,
Yeah, you
Mine's
carry
kind of
around
like-
your other phone.
yeah, you carry
Just
around your
not-
iPhone
no,
6
not
to,
because
just to listen to
that.
music
I
in your
don't
car.
have an aux cord in my car.
Well, yeah,
So I have to use the FM transmitter that's specific to a lightning port. If I would have got the iPhone 8, like 8 Plus or iPhone 10, it wouldn't be an issue.
that's
But
true.
I'm not gonna do that because that phone's shitty as fuck.
Yeah, because
And
iPhones are
even-
garbage.
Yeah, and even though my phone doesn't have a head jack port or a headphone jack, it doesn't even matter. Like, it wouldn't matter if it did because there's no aux cord in my car anyways.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
There's 0 point. And everything else I use is Bluetooth, so it doesn't really
So are most cars now.
Yeah, I mean, you have your nice Sonys though. Yeah, and that's the thing is like, do any of us drive cars with Bluetooth? No. I mean, you and I drive cars from 2010. Daryl's is 2000,
2008.
2008. Yeah. I mean,
It's a 1994.
1994. I mean, the thing is like,
That was when my sister was born.
yeah. What am I gonna put in the Grand Prix though?
That was the year
100% when I
my
redo
dignity was
the sound system in the Grand Prix, the stereo that I have in there will be Bluetooth, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
And the thing is I wouldn't even get the OnePlus 3T either because
5.
or the I'm sorry, OnePlus 5T. I wouldn't get that either.
Why? That phone is the best phone on the market right now.
Yeah,
$500, facial recognition, thumbprint, headphone jack, everything is amazing.
Yeah.
Has a light skin, so you're still getting a pretty stock Android experience. It's a great phone all around.
and I agree with you 100%. But I'm a huge Razer fanboy, and I want the Razer phone.
Okay, I totally agree with that. The Razer phone is amazing. The speakers, just everything overall. It's a great phone. It has a really industrial design. It's really nice.
I mean, the aluminum build.
But it is thick, which is a good thing for what it is because for years,
we had
for
M8s.
years,
We had M8s. Those were thick.
Jimmy, for
The M8s
years,
are thicker than that.
for years, people were saying we want better battery life, and like Razer has finally delivered on that, and it gives the phone a thicker feel. But like the way phones are taking a turn right now with like the iPhone X and the Google Pixel, how they're like super thin. I mean, Daryl, you love your phone,
I
but
love
I've
how-
used your phone a couple times, and I
love
hate how thin it is.
I love that so much. It's so nice to be able to like put it in your pocket and just not even worry or anything. Like I don't know.
Get wrecked, Daryl.
How?
You didn't kill him. You didn't put enough bullets into him.
I shot him 4 times. And
That's
went
it?
To reload.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's your fault. Watch out for that guy. And that guy. Watch your back.
I am a huge fan of HTC phones, and with HTC being a
HTC
disgrace, the last, the M9 was horrible. It was HTC M9 was horrible. The HTC 10 was
Slightly decent.
but it was a good step from the M8, which was our previous phone, to this.
Okay,
If you
I
just
missed
wanted
the
this-
original stereo speakers though.
For
On the
sure.
M8, those were so nice.
Well,
Those were
and,
so
and that's the thing is like,
Guess what's on the Google Pixel 2 XL? Front-facing stereo.
yeah, but what phone did it right this year? What phone did that right this year, Daryl? The Razer
Razer
phone. The
phone.
Razer phone did. Where is Google's Dolby Atmos certification? That's a huge misstep.
I literally don't even know.
He's speaker illiterate.
Why does that matter?
Why does it matter? Because that's like the standard of best. And if you're gonna push a flagship out after Dolby Atmos is such a big deal, and like push it out as the
Oh, get
best
wrecked.
phone, and take away the headphone jack and say these you won't need them because these speakers are freaking great, and then not do Dolby Atmos, that's a bad move.
I don't think that's why they pulled it out. I think they pulled it out just because it's like everything is moving towards Bluetooth. That's why I think that they took the.
Everything's moving in Bluetooth except for professionals, right? Right. I mean, like, look, we have a
What-
freaking headphone jack on the camera that we have to use for this.
Yeah, but
You
what
know,
are
like-
gonna- why would you need to plug your phone into your microphone?
Well, that's not what I'm saying. But like, I don't want to get A50s. I have my A40s.
Yeah.
I spent $250 on those headphones. Yeah, are they 6 years old? 5 years old? See, I bought them freshman year of high school, freshman in college. They're 5 years old. Those headphones are 5 years old.
Did you like all those? Did you see that?
Yeah, thanks. But I don't know. In my opinion, all of the phones that have come out this year are prototypes for good phones to come out next year. Because
Yeah.
it's been a couple of years since we've gotten some solid phones.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. OnePlus 5T.
But Ethan, I mean, I haven't followed OnePlus in a few years because they pissed me off with the whole reservation system. Can you go and order a OnePlus 5T right now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they're all set up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's a good deal.
I don't really like the look of that phone, just because I feel like it's.
It looks the same as your phone.
Not really.
Yeah, really.
It's
it looks
very,
the same.
It's very wide compared to my phone. I feel.
It literally looks the same.
I don't know. When it comes down to it, is your phone slow yet?
No, not
Neither is mine.
My phone's like really fast.
I mean, I haven't. Daryl, in all honesty, if I had to use your phone for a day in comparison to mine, I would not notice a difference in speed.
And
I would. We would.
but-
the camera on this phone is amazing.
Yeah, that's the biggest downfall of this phone. Is HTC's camera system is just straight up diarrhea.
And the OnePlus 5T, I don't like the dual cameras. It takes way too much space on the back of the phone. Like,
Okay,
this is-
Daryl.
This is way less.
These
Aggressive.
phones look the exact same in the front. The only difference is really the back with the camera. They literally look the exact same.
Does the
I don't know.
5T have a notch, or not a notch, but a camera hump?
Yeah.
Does it protrude?
But so does that.
Does it protrude on yours too?
Yeah, but.
Oh, it
it's
does, okay.
Very, very prominent on the one, whatever.
Well, the worst one this year is the 10, right? Is the
yeah,
iPhone
yeah, the 10 has such
for
a bad
sure it
rock.
wobbles really bad.
Why would you make a
At least
phone
that's what the
and wrap
videos that
it
I saw.
entirely in glass besides the sides?
Well, it's okay. What the iPhone 10 is it is a culmination of all the build styles of.
Ripperina. Wait, are we back?
I think we lost. I don't know. But anyway, what the iPhone 10 has been is it's all of the iPhones mixed together.
Yeah.
And what does it really look like? It looks like. What?
It looks like shit.
Well, no, it looks like the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 4 had a baby. It really does.
And it was ugly and it had a notch.
I hate sex, baby.
I don't think the notch is that big of a deal.
No, the
I
notch-
really, people are making
That's
a
why
way big deal out of
I
it.
don't dislike the phone because of the notch. I dislike the phone because they tried to do so many like new features and literally none of them work how they were supposed to.
Well, yeah.
We're gonna do facial recognition, and then
Doesn't work.
in their demonstration of it, he's like, okay, oh, it didn't work that time. It
Tries
didn't
it
work
again.
again. There we go. Third time's the charm. It shouldn't work third time.
Yeah, and Lou was talking about it.
Okay.
He literally
Okay.
said when his hat and glasses are
One
off,
second.
Yeah, he said when his hat
That's
and
it.
glasses are off, he could not unlock his phone.
But Ethan, and that's not even the biggest deal. It's the fact that on these, you can hold down the thumb and it goes straight into the phone.
Yeah.
Even with the facial recognition on the iPhone 10, you have to slide up the screen afterwards,
Yeah.
just like what Daryl was saying a couple
Yeah,
minutes
and
ago.
This is like really fast too.
Yeah, and that's super fast too, and that's perfect.
But
that's
like
how
with
it
the
should be.
OnePlus 5T, you literally just turn it over, look, and it's open.
Yeah, and the T has the fingerprint scan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the best of both worlds.
Yep.
It has the best facial recognition and one of the fastest fingerprint readers. OnePlus is just doing it right.
Well, they've been doing it right for a long time.
Yeah, and they don't get the
I
love
never
they
really even
deserve.
heard about them until earlier this year.
When it came, I almost bought a OnePlus.
3T.
OnePlus 2, maybe? I don't remember what it was. It was when I bought my HTC One M8.
It would have
It
been
would-
the OnePlus 3.
It would have been the OnePlus 3.
Mhm.
It was a toss-up between those two phones.
Yeah.
The M8 by far was the best phone that year, hands down.
Everything
There was the Google Nexus, dude.
Are you talking about the Nexus 6?
Yeah, whatever it
I've
was,
never
that
even
phone
heard
was.
of that.
It was
that
huge.
phone was
It was
dope.
so big though.
Yeah, dude, it was like a tablet.
See-
it was like this big. It was so rad.
That's another thing. Is in this, I hate phones that are bigger than a 5.1 inch screen.
Yeah.
You just have baby hands.
It's not that I have baby hands. It's that I have a
baby
tablet.
hands.
Well, I
Baby
have a
You know?
display, and honestly, I don't use my iPad anymore.
Well, yeah,
I
you
literally
don't
just
have
watch
to,
videos on my
exactly.
phone. The cool thing about this is too, I don't have to charge my phone for like 3 days.
Yep.
I can use it normally, and it'll last me for like 3 days.
Well, that
and
and
then I plug it in, and it charges in like an hour.
well that and
Full
just
battery.
with the way USB-C works the whole idea of charging your phone at the end of the day is such a stupid thing.
Yeah.
Because this is what you do. You need a little power, sit for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Just
I
while
plug
you're
my phone
sitting in class,
take care of
plug it into your
laundry.
laptop. While you're taking a dump, maybe plug it in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, or like sit down at your desk, have a docking station, set it down while you are on your computer, pick it up when you're done. You've got 20% more than when you sat
in my
down.
English class,
Exactly.
I put my phone on the charger for 20 minutes, and I went from 20% to 80% in 20 minutes.
I carried a battery bank with me every single day when I had my M8. With my 10, I have never had to carry my battery bank.
I can't really carry a battery bank because I would have to buy a USB output.
No,
or
you can.
USB-C output.
You can.
I don't have a dongle that goes from.
Oh, I mean, we
like
have a
regular USB
we have a ton of
to-
them, Daryl.
Yeah,
I mean, you just need an A to C adapter.
yeah. I didn't really bother.
Yeah.
But
No, I mean,
if I were going,
okay, so
if I needed another phone,
It would be the OnePlus 5T. That's your second choice. It's the
no,
exact
it's
same
not-
phone.
That's not my second choice. I go Pixel 2 XL. That's my top, just because I've used it for a little over a month and I love it. And then I'd go Razer phone, just because I really like the Razer phone. It looks kind of cool.
Okay,
and
except
the battery's huge.
the OnePlus 5T
The battery
looks
is what
the
makes
exact
it
same
for
as
me.
your phone. It has 8 gigs of RAM. The Razer phone, you would have to
shut up.
get a new
That's my
provider.
third- hey,
You'd
hey.
have to get a new provider.
Hey.
You wouldn't be able to stick with Verizon.
That's my third choice. Will you take 3? Actually, I don't even give a shit what you think. I don't care about your opinion.
You know what's really funny
That's
is
my top 3, guys.
what's funny is
Your
we've
top
gone
three
through
is
this
invalid.
whole conversation and not talked about what everybody. I mean, what does the average consumer say? Oh, you either have an Apple or a
Android.
no. I have a Samsung, right? Nobody gets that Samsung is just running on Android.
Okay, Samsung is complete garbage. And no,
in my-
Samsung's
yeah, they're-
awful.
they're the worst.
They load their phones with bloatware and they slow down after 2 months, and it's awful. All Samsung phones are bad,
But
hands down.
The S8
what does the S8 have that the Pixel doesn't
A
have?
pen.
That the Razer phone doesn't? No,
pen.
no, you're
A
wrong. That's the
pen.
Note, you dumbass.
A pen.
I'm talking about a fucking headphone jack again.
A pen.
The only other phone besides the OnePlus 3T that has the headphone jack, the OnePlus 5T, whatever, that has that headphone jack is the 8 and the Note 8. Ooh, yeah. Would I still buy one? No,
Why
because
would
I
you
don't.
pay the amount of money that I paid for this for an S8 or an S8 Note?
When they suck.
It's literally one of those shitty. They were catching on fire a couple years ago.
It was last year, but yeah.
Time has flown. That does not feel like a year ago. But like, I understand it was an issue. Like, it wasn't supposed to happen. I mean, I don't think anybody would sell somebody something just to be like, yeah, it's gonna catch on fire. With
Gosh, I suck so bad.
But I don't know, dude.
Wow, dude, I've never seen someone so bad. Oh, there's one. Oh. Ah.
It's gonna come back over here eventually, right?
Come back. Nope, you're.
Garby.
And it comes back to where you were aiming.
This
I'm
game's
done.
not
I'm
hard
done.
at all.
I'm done. I'm done. I quit.
Give me this. Give me
Stop.
this.
There's nothing about this game that's hard, except hitting targets.
No, I just really suck at aiming because I've been playing Call of Duty for so long.
I'm just
At this
like,
point,
yeah.
Not game of the year.
Okay.
This is not game of the year. Don't even say it.
if you were to buy a phone right now, number one choice, what's your phone? This is how I'm wrapping it up.
I have that.
Google Pixel 2.
Yeah.
I would buy the Razer phone. Ethan,
OnePlus 5T.
OnePlus 5T.
And we'll just agree to disagree and move on to the next segment. I feel like that's
Dude,
the
the next
best.
segment
Well, the thing
is,
is
over.
But the coolest thing is, and let's talk about this one last thing. Do either one of those phones outperform each other?
No, they literally all have the same hardware.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every single
all
one.
have-
It's just preference.
Except for what phone? The Razer phone has 8 gigs of RAM. But who the fuck needs 8 gigs of RAM in a phone?
Jimmy, the OnePlus 5T has 8 gigs of RAM.
Okay.
Who needs that much RAM in a phone?
Dude,
What are you gonna be doing?
That's
on
how many
your
gigs of
phone?
RAM our laptops have.
I know. What are you gonna do? I actually want an answer, Ethan. What are you gonna do on your phone that requires
video
8 gigs of RAM?
processing, dude.
You cannot. You do not use phones for video
Okay,
processing.
here's
Yeah,
the thing.
you've
If
got
my phone was
Photoshop.
running Windows, I'm dead serious about this. If my phone was running Windows and that USB-C port was a Thunderbolt 3 port, I would spend $2,000 on a cell phone.
Yeah, but
With what, $2,000?
there's nothing that. There's literally nothing that has that.
No, but the thing is we are at such a cool point in where technology is right now, where it doesn't matter what phone you buy,
It really
and it
doesn't.
has, and that's
Well, it's 'cause
mad.
they're all
You
the
can
same.
spend $600 and get a phone that's literally like the same as a
You
phone
can spend
that's
$400. The new Honor phone is better. It might be the best.
Yeah, but Honor's been doing a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
But that's because they have their own like private beta.
Well, yeah. I mean, and like, like the
And
Huawei
they
P10
actually
is great
listen.
too. Like every phone that's come out this year, I mean, even the Essential phone, great phone.
Yeah.
Every
I'd
phone
say
is
that
great.
the new McLaren phone is really good too.
I just like I don't know.
I mean, Motorola's taking over the budget space, and their phones are great. I mean, my grandpa bought one, and he loves it. It's super good.
How about Nokia with that throwback?
That was hilarious.
I know.
I wonder how much of those I actually sold.
All of them. They sold out.
Did they? Really?
Speaking of selling out, today I went to McDonald's to buy some chicken tenders, and they discontinued the chicken tenders.
Wendy still has them.
I know. I was like, do you know? I was like, are they coming back? And the guy was like, no, I don't think so. I was like, I'm never coming to McDonald's again. He's like, that's really disappointing. I was like, the service is great. You're a great guy. I was like, but McDonald's sucks. I was like, you always let me down. He's like, wow, that's really hard to hear. And I was like, go to Wendy's and you won't. He
I
wanted
have
to
a
support
hard
me.
time believing he said it's hard to hear because I think that
No,
everybody
dude,
who works at
This guy
McDonald's
took so much pride in
hates
his
their
job.
life.
He was so happy to be there. He was behind the counter smiling and like having a great day. And I was like, wow, dude, you have too much energy.
Dude, I don't even do that when I get to bartend at work. Like, let's be real for a second.
I dread working. That's why I haven't in like 2
That's why you never
weeks.
show up for your
Yeah.
shifts. Hey, Tommy, schedule me some more shifts. Doesn't show up for his 2 shifts over the weekend.
I legit told him. I was like, that's why I said schedule me more shifts next week.
All right. You guys done talking about phones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done talking about the OnePlus 5T and how it's the best phone ever. Peace out, dogs.
We still have one more topic.
No, we don't.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Oh, it'll
How
be halfway decent.
how excited for it are we? And is it going to be good?
It won't not be bad.
I don't know what to think. I legit have no idea what to think. Just because there are so many, like, I spent way too much time watching videos on, like, people's theories. And there are so many different theories that I'm literally just going to go into the movie with an open mind and try to enjoy it.
Here's the thing: is my favorite movies are the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah, I want to see them go to the Old Republic so bad. I don't care.
That's maybe.
I don't care at all about this continued story, like, into the, like, more future. I want to see Old Republic. I want to see a rated R Star Wars movie where, you know, people just die. Like, or like the Great Jedi Sith War, where, I mean,
watch the world burn.
dude, do you know how hype that would be?
Ethan, you do have a point. It would probably be
Like,
good.
I mean, look at the success of Deadpool. There would obviously be success with an Old Republic rated R, total badass movie. I mean, straight up.
That's not
It would
what-
be so good.
Disney won't have it. I don't know though. Maybe.
Did you just break that kid's shield?
No, I broke my sword. That's my biggest issue with this game: is the Master Sword breaks. Even if you beat Trials of the Sword, that's pathetic to me. It's disgusting.
Did
Nintendo.
you beat Trials of the Sword?
No, it's too hard.
No, it's too hard.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. When that DLC came out, I hadn't played in 3 months because I put 500 hours in, beat the game, and a lot of the side quest shit. Beat the game.
Should we edit the part where you say nothing about this game is hard out?
No, nothing about this game is hard. It's
Except Trials of the Master
Trials of the Sword are so hard.
Daryl,
I literally couldn't.
I
do
could
it.
have molested Trials of the Sword at the end of my first playthrough, without a doubt. And if I sit down and I play this game for a month straight again, tomorrow, like the next day, 31. If I play this game for 31 days straight, just like I did last time, pretty much, I could do Trials of the Sword without a doubt in my
I don't
mind.
even know what it is, so I'm just gonna agree.
What it does is it puts you into a gauntlet naked, and you have to use the resources around you level by level to survive and slowly build your character back up.
I beat it.
No, you didn't.
I beat it and then I didn't save, so Jimmy wouldn't get it.
You're an idiot.
I think for the next podcast, we should eat like super hot sauce at the beginning and do the rest of the podcast struggling to make it
Crying.
through.
Have Eric over. We'll do it. Tell him to bring his sauce.
To bring sauce.
Saucy man. I've never even met the kid. I just call him a saucy man, right? Okay, so Ryan Johnson is getting something, right? He's getting something.
Wait, who?
Ryan Johnson, the director of, oh my gosh, you know about the rumored Old Republic stuff that's coming, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson, the director of The Last Jedi, is getting his own saga.
Watch Last Jedi suck, and then we're gonna have to be like, great, now we have a whole saga from this guy.
Who knows? All I know is no matter what it is, all three of us will love it just because it's Star Wars.
I love Star Wars so much, dude.
Okay, honestly, I hate Kylo. He's a brat, just like Luke was. I hate the character that Luke plays. He played such a whiny brat. He's like, no, I can't be a Jedi. No, you're my father. No.
Have either of you know? You guys both know that Mark Hamill played the Joker in the Batman animated series for like forever, right?
Yeah,
No,
obviously.
I had no idea.
You had no idea?
What?
Okay, so if you listen to old Luke Skywalker's voice in the trailers, he sounds just like
The Joker.
the Joker.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's
that's
so
one thing that I'm kind of like not excited about is
You're
Mark
just gonna
Hamill.
imagine the Joker the entire
Well, Mark
time.
Hamill
I
has
saw this
forgotten
meme
how to
today.
play Luke. You
I
know,
saw
like
this meme
it's been
today
a
that
long
was
ass time. Let's be
so
real.
funny. It was
A
like
meme?
it was like an old Spider-Man cartoon, and the doctor's like he was in the doctor's office, and he's like,
Ooh,
So,
Dr.
your head-
Me.
your neck bone is connected to your backbone, right? But there are these rib-looking things. I don't know what they are. And then he was like, those are ribs. And then he's like, well, that wasn't in the song. And then he's like, Spider-Man, I don't know how to break this to you, but you have ribs. And then Spider-Man goes, are you a doctor? And he goes, no, I'm just the janitor. It was so funny. I
That's
was like,
hilarious.
what the hell?
Ooh, Doctor.
That's
Ooh,
so
janitor.
Pick up the travelers, Claymore.
No, they're garbage.
No buzz.
Wait, they're not rusty, are they?
Traveler's Claymore.
None of them are rusty.
Dude, just pick up your.
I don't really need them.
Yo, trusty
I got some
Claymore.
good. I can.
Got some good Boko clubs.
Got some good club.
Dude,
Just some good club.
Bro, do you even good club?
dude, I want some good club in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chaw.
Oh my god. It's so slow.
So's Jimmy.
I really turned murky.
Oh my goodness.
Alrighty, how long has it been, guys?
A while.
18 years.
18 years.
18 years.
Alright, thanks for sitting with me.
You're
Ethan
welcome.
and Daryl.
Big Nick!
Thanks everybody for sitting and watching this. If you guys would like to add to our discussion, please hit me up in the comment section below and we'll try to reply to you. I check the comment section every day, even though they're empty, and I don't know why I check them. But
Don't hit him up. Hit me up.
yeah, hit Daryl up.
Yeah,
Like,
slide in
Daryl.
his DMs. Go to his Instagram at Daryl Carlisle. We'll put it right here. And then you can go to Jimmy's.
So you're editing it now, right?
No. You can go to Jimmy's Facebook at Pleblord right here. And then you can go to Daryl's Snapchat at
Excuse me, it's Snatch Chat.
Snatch chat. Daryl, you down to
Snatch chat.
snatch chat and chill?
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks everybody for watching this episode of the Europollet Podcast.
Peace.
We'll guys see you in the next one.
Hit me up on Snatch Fat.
Snatch
Dog.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out. Father, mother, brother, cousin.